friends, today I'm going to do a video about this camera setup here. This is a DIY build rig. I 3D printed it because I want to do some experiment with my custom build. You can get the usual rig, let's say from Small Rig, the famous one, but this one I just printed from the Bambu Lab apps, which is the Bambu Handy by phone, or maybe you can go to your PC. You can find the files. Actually, it is there in the market. It is from the account SLM. I put the link down below. You can check it out if you're looking for it. This one is on the Sony ZVE10, which is a vlogging camera. Also, some people use it for cinematic recording, but I think it is most likely used by vlogging. So the downside of ZVE10 is that it is a bit shaky. Once you record it, a video file, you need to edit it on Sony apps. But I tried to construct my own camera rig. This is made by PLA. You can use ABS or more recommended using PETG because it is more robust material compared to PLA. It is fine detail finish, looks glossy and more pretty. That's advantages, but in the long run it will have some issues. But this is my first build, so I'm not going to talk much about the material, just going to talk about the build. So I also print another build. This one is the holder on the right, so I need to have another backup because actually how they design it, or SLM design it, is just attach it on the original mic holder, so that it is quite good. If you hold it, it is quite good build, goodly designed, but in the long run I might want to have another holder here. So it is very simple, straightforward design. I can see that the dimensions are taken correctly, no plus minus in spaces, very straightforward. You can put in your camera and then it is fit very well. The only concern is that the material that you, in the way that you attach it, you have to do a little bit sanding in various places. Can be slot in pretty well. So you can look here, I'm using a straightforward 50mm lens and then attach it here, and you can see the body here, the rig, have some parts here, few parts, the front, the top, the lower parts, and then the holder. So once you put the holder, you can also attach your mic, and then they also have another part where you can put your DJI Mini. So I didn't assemble that because I didn't have that accessories yet. The screws used is 1/4 20 UNC screws. This one is to replace or to attach to your tripod. So tripod screws are the same as this one, so once you use this, you can remove the screw from your tripod and it can pretty easily slot in. So you can open this, not really disturbing your batteries and also your memory card. So you can remove it pretty well. I can say this build is quite good in design, and they have M3 screws, and also some part you need to have bolt like this one here. So I think this is quite good. I recommend this to those who have a Bambu Lab, or maybe A1 Mini or the H2, to try and print it if you have ZVE10 or considering buying a ZVE10 rig. And this one is good for beginner, so you can get used to the build. If you buy one, this usually gonna cost you $100 or maybe $200. So this is the screws. You can look at it. Super straightforward screws. M3s. This one, I think it's another screws. You can use this one. And the bolt, the nuts. I searched everywhere during the build, but I couldn't find it. Then my solution is to contact any screw supplier, and luckily they take a few units order, not that much. This one is the lower screw, or the 1/4 20 UNC. You can look here, this is the original screw for my tripod. So basically it's the same size, So remove this. So once I want to use this tripod, I just use the newer 1/4 20 screws. So basically, once you print it, you can see the surface is good looking because it's made of PLA. But some issues that you need to deburr some of the side area. So you might want to consider having some chisel or maybe an anti-knife. Then you clean up. Also, some of the area, look here, the hole is not clean, so you need to have maybe circular chisel and then try to clean it up. Next is the holder. It's the same thing. If you look at PLA surface finishes, is immaculate. I think it's quite pretty. It's like plastic injection. If I'm not having any 3D printer, oh no, this is a printing object. But you might have some issues like this there and there, but it's not a big deal. So you need to also remove this. Mind you that 3D printing operation need a pretty good ventilation because it releases some plastic, thermoplastic. It's not good for kids especially, and it is quite pro-cancer actually. Even adults, it can give you some dizzy and some bad throat. I have some problems as well, but luckily my room has a good window, a few windows that I can always use it as my ventilation outlet. So once you've done that, basically you have this and you put it in here like this, and then you have two screws inserted in, and then I put it like this, so then I can have a holder in my right hand. Basically people like to put it in left because it got screw holes, but I wanted to make it on my right because I want to have my cine back where my camera can sit on the cine saddle bag. So in that case I need to have right hand holder to try to balance my camera. The problem with the ZVE10, I say it again, is the shakiness of it. I think some footage are good and some footage you might find is quite stressful, especially if you try to take a long shot or many shots, many frames. That's quite pressing if you want to edit it. So once you've done that, maneuver your screen. The ZVE10 have this maneuverability. So it's like this. You can record like this. So if you have a nice handle here, it might support your camera better. So that's it. Quite straightforward. I find the design is good. The design is thought very well. No problem in adjusting or assembling it. See, have screw here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Below here you have another 2, I didn't screw it yet. Another one here, so you have like 7, and another one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 screws, and then they have screw down here. Problem is that this part here is quite hard to insert in. So if you attach it, to detach it will be another problem. I kind of destroy it. One, I have printed this part here twice, because the first one already stuck during detaching it, the handle. So another 2 screws is right here, one here, another here. So you also need to insert a bolt here, 2 here, and then another 2 you might want to consider insert your mic. So because it's made of plastic, if you have a screw like this that have sharp edges, it can penetrate easily. So if you didn't mind the aesthetic, if you're afraid that the design is not that holding enough, you can use this kind of screws, and it can straight away insert in, because it is made of plastic, and this is have a sharp edge. You can see the pin here. This is where you're strapped in. So they designed it with quite good thought that they put another strap hole here. So once you want to put in strap, it is not redundantly. Straightforward. You can see the plastic here, and down there is the original strap area. Same goes with the other side. So no problem in any of the slots. Here is the USB-C, and also the HDMI, and also the mic jack area slot, while the audio jack is here, mic jack is here. So I think it's a very good design. So what do you think about this rig made of PLA by SLM? I think it is quite good for beginner, and because the ZVE10 is lightweight, and I think it is quite handy as well. You can attach and detach. The only problem is that I warn you, you need to print this part here a little more, and in many places you might want to glue it. Okay, you need to glue around the area if you find it not assembled tightly. But like mine, I want it to be modular, so I didn't glue it. So write down what you think about this design by SLM. I think it's good. Maybe you tried it. Don't forget to like, comment and share, and see you guys in the next one. Ciao.